YouTube. So today is going to be part one of the Honda Civic VX K20a Euro Spec Type R build. And today we're going to be just going over the car and just showing you how it looks and how it drives, because this motor will be for sale. This is a d15b JDM single cam. And as you can see, it's got some DC headers, stock airbox. Looks like it has a brand new replaced distributor. It's completely stock. We'll be going for a drive to show you how it rides and everything, so you guys can know how the condition and show you how the transmission runs and everything. Other than that, it looks like the car was in really good condition. I'll take you guys around. I'm not sure if you got it from the second or third owner, but it looks like it. I mean, this car looks like it was very well taken care of for original paint. It's got some really nice tires, SIs, with some triple 8Rs. And as you can see, everything on here is original. I really like the fact that when you have the black paint at the bottom, that's just stock factory, lets you know everything's still in good shape and wasn't resprayed. Still got the block off plate on here, which is really cool. Got mud flaps. Really good shape car, especially to drop a K in, as for EG hatches are my favorite car. So let me show you the motor real fast. So this is a k20a Euro Spec Type R, and they come with the LSD. The thing that's different about these though, when we swapping them in, they're kind of like the 0506 RSX. So the harness has to be swapped to 02 to 04, and then like other stuff like this mount is different, so you'd have to put the RSX mount on here. Cool thing about it is it does come with a stock idler pulley, so you don't have to mess with that. Only thing we're gonna do is change out the belt and delete the AC pump. And then cool thing about this, it already comes with the RBC manifold with throttle body, so you don't have to run an adapter like the American K20 Z3s, because they're kind of built like an Accord. Not as far as them being a 2.4, but as far as like the housing of the head is the same as the K24. As you know, the SIs have the K24 style head, so they don't have the water port separated. So like the RSXs, you would have to cut him this water port in order for it to fit on. So cool thing about that. Other than that, you do need to run a speed converter on here if you're not running 056 ECU. And then these cable are just like the 0506, so you can't run RSX Type S shifter cables in box, because this is more like the Accord style. The shifter is actually on the opposite side. So that's another thing about these engines. Other than that, they're pretty much drop in. The half shaft is like based on the K24 TSX style, so you will have to swap that for an RSX as well, or Civic SI will work as well. Other than that, I mean, it's a pretty good setup, probably about 40 to 50,000 miles on it, so should this car should be really fast. I pretty sure it'll be breaking 12 seconds. Also, we have all the other parts that we're going to be running. This is the K-tune header. We're going to be throwing a new action clutch on here. This is our Type S engine harness with charge harness. And then, well, here's a charge harness actually. And then we have RSX base model axles, since they're 32 millimeters. The other ones will be Type S, so that's 36 millimeter. And then we got our shift cables. We got our mounts right here. Just a whole bunch of stuff, traction bars. I'll probably be doing a video showing you everything you need to actually do a K-swap. Mainly everything is in here. We got our Honda, our clutch cable. We got our speed converter, which is ready to go. We got our hybrid shifter. Our K-tune fuel system. We got some injectors. So everything's basically here to get this swap going. So this should be a pretty fast swap. I don't really have much to buy. If anything, everything is here. So right now we're gonna go for a little test drive and just show you how it runs. So if anybody who's interested in a really good single cam and looking for something just to get around for daily driving wise, this would be perfect. So we'll go ahead and start this car up. Also has a nice Mugen steering wheel here, which is really cool. No check engine lights or anything. It's gonna have to warm up a little bit because I do want to go into VTEC, make sure everything is working and make sure the ECU is all good. Is this a K20a or let me see what kind of ECU this is? It's a P08, I believe. Yeah, so that should be d15b JDM VTEC. So that's also available as well if anybody's interested in the swap. Other than that, I'm gonna let this thing warm up and then we'll come back when we're on the road so we can see how this car feels. Right, so we are on the road now and we're gonna go see how this thing feels. So the gear ratios are pretty quick, so I would say this is like a EXSI tranny. I doubt it's the DX or VX because they're really, really long gears. And this one's basically already in 5th gear right now, and I'm going about 60 at about 2.5 RPMs, and it still has really good throttle response. So I doubt it's because it has torque. It's a single cam, so I'm pretty sure it's the quicker gear ratio. It's probably most likely a full d15b7 swap. So pretty sure it's got really low mileage. Set I'll check engine light right now, so everything's almost warmed up. I'm going VTEC. Probably won't be as fast as a K, but still pretty fun, I guess. Funner than most cars for this age. But this car's still light, so I mean, they still get down. Civic, so that's why I like them a lot. Let's see if this thing can launch. It's got them 888Rs, so I mean, I can probably give it a nice rev. I haven't revved one of these in a while. I wasn't sure what the red line was, that's why I kind of stayed at first a little bit too long, but for something that's just going to get you around, this is the perfect swap. I mean, if I had a shell, I'd probably drop it in myself. I really think that this motor would get you anywhere and everywhere. It is single cam, so it's not like these things break down. They're very, very reliable if you know anything about D-Series. But yeah, so hopefully this swap will be in by this weekend. Like I said, everything is here. So as far as waiting for parts, I don't need to be doing any of that. And I got a pretty clear schedule. Still got the K24 hatch. We gotta take the transmission apart because the finished yet. The Del Sol, we just gotta finish up a couple things too. Everything's basically almost ready to go. I just gotta finish small things on those swaps, but since this one's basically all here, I can knock this one out and get this one back on the road pretty fast. So if you haven't, like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think. And also, since I've been monetized, check out those ads, man. I mean, I know it's just a couple seconds of your time, but it would really help me in the long run, so that'd be cool.